So I am Mr. Rashid, one of the teachers with the inaugural 2019 Backpack Summer League Adventure Program, which was held at Male High School, and we serviced a little bit over 1,000 students. And this opportunity was the brainchild of Dr. Felicia White and others. And they sent out proposals from Camp Edwards and said, hey teachers, we have this idea, and if you think you have something innovative and creative, then you need to make a proposal to us, and then we'll consider you. And so the teachers that I'm not trying to brag or boast, but they told us, they picked the best proposals and the ones that sounded, the most innovative and creative. And we were fortunate to be one of them. We have a teacher by the name of Miss Sarah Reed. We have Miss Lucy Heyman. We have Miss Shelley Barber. And then we had Lance Newman, aka Mr. Spread Love, the poet. And then we also contracted a social environmental justice activist hip hop group, the Mighty Shades of Ebony. And they have worked with us diligently in terms of collaborating with the academic part of things, mentoring, sharpening performance, and a lot of other miscellaneous things. So with that being said, we incorporate arts into the curriculum through the scope of social and environmental justice. And these are second and third and fourth graders, technically, heading to become third, fourth, and fifth graders. And I'm just gonna tell you, on the first day when we came in there on July 8th, and Mighty Shades of Ebony got up in front of them, and they just rocked the stage and said, you're gonna do this. And they all looked at us like kind of like Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. They didn't think it was possible, but man, have they stepped up. Backpack Summer League, give yourself some love. All right, so with that being said, I am going to, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to say thank you to Dr. Nubia Bennett. I'm going to say thank you to Mayor Fisher for providing us with this opportunity. And then I also want to say a special thank you to Reverend Vincent James, who is Chief of Community Building, and he has agreed to come here and share and bless the mic and share some love with us. Please give it up.
Thank you, Brother Chris. I appreciate this opportunity to be able to come and to share with the leaders of this program and initiative, with parents, but most importantly, these unique, outstanding students that had an incredible summer to be able to experience life in multiple ways of having fun and learning. Again, my name is Vincent James. I'm the Chief of Community Building, and Mayor Fisher was unable to be here, so I am excited about being here. I have the responsibility of leading 6 agencies. I have Office of Safe, Healthy Neighborhoods, YDS, Youth Detention Services, the Louisville Zoo, Louisville Public Health and Wellness, Parks and Recreation, and I'm most excited about, again, the Louisville Zoo and Community Services. But something is happening in the Louisville Zoo this week. It's actually happening now. Mickey, who's been she's one of the elephants at the zoo, has been pregnant and is in labor now and is getting ready to give birth any day now. And so there will be a new calf that will be born at the zoo. And so that the calf is unnamed because elephants, you can't determine what sex they are until they actually are born. And so that's going to happen this week. So something historic is happening in our city in one of my agencies. So I'm really excited about that. And I want to thank you parents for making sure that your students had in a place and environment that you was concerned enough as parents to make sure that your students wanted to learn during the summer. And again, I want to send a special thanks to the instructors and teachers and leaders because without you, this would not be possible. And all the community partners, this was not just a JCPS effort, it was a community effort with the guidance and leadership of our school. And when we think about our city and we think about some of the core pillars and values that our city holds, one of those core values that Mayor Fisher often talks about is lifelong learning. That learning just doesn't stop when the bell rings and you get on the school bus, but learning takes place year round, all your life, and it's a part of who you are. And what you all were able to experience this summer was being able to know and appreciate lifelong learning in a fun and exciting way. I was just telling Brother Chris that I wish that I had this opportunity when I was a kid to have fun learning during the summertime. And that's what you were able to do in this inaugural Backpack League. And you was a part of something that's going to be, I believe, historic and a game changer when we think about public education and the value in public education. And we believe in the power and the value of public education. One of the things I heard that you all studied Muhammad Ali's 6 core principles. Is that right? Yes. All right. Who can name one of the principles for me? In the front. Young lady, stand and give me your name. J. Allen. All right. What, name one of the principles? Conviction. Conviction. What does that mean to you? Yes, believing in yourself, standing up for what you believe in. Let's give her a round of applause. That's awesome. We get one more. Get in the front, right here.
My name is Addison, and it's respect.
Respect. What does respect mean to you?
You should treat others the way you want to be treated.
Awesome, awesome. We get one more. This is a young man in the back. He had his hand up. Is so excited. Stand up. Give me your name and tell me what you learned in one of the principles.
My name is Bryson, and mine is giving.
What does giving mean to you?
It means giving something to somebody without return.
Awesome. Let's give them all a round of applause. That is so amazing that you learned those principles, but so much more in terms of the arts and have an opportunity to take field trips and be exposed to so many things. And so we're excited as an administration to know the type of leaders that we are having and that are being groomed for our future. Because not only are you leaders of the future, but you're leaders now. One of the things I think that's most important when we think about youth work and youth advocacy, so many times we adults think that we have the answers. But our young people truly have the answers, and by having these types of experiences and sharing your views, because we value you and we value your views, through you we truly can change the world, and we truly can build a better city and make this the city that everyone knows that it can potentially be. You know, one of the quotes, I'll leave you with this in terms of what Muhammad Ali said. He said, champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside of them, a desire, a dream, a vision. And they have the skill and the will, but the will must be stronger than the skill. And I believe sitting over here, we have a room filled with champions. Champions that have a desire to excel beyond what you ever could imagine you could potentially do, and enjoy it and have fun. How many champions do I have over here? Raise your hand. Stand to your feet and give yourselves a round of applause. Go ahead, stand. Summer Backpack League, thank you so much. We're excited for the parents, and if there's anything that I can do on behalf of the city and Mayor Greg Fisher, we welcome and honor the opportunity. Thank you so much.
And so these kids picked these issues. Just to let you know, it's a 4-week program. Week 1 and 2 was about learning about Muhammad Ali, going to the Muhammad Ali Center, working on the different academic skills, learning about different issues, and then week 3 and 4 was about taking it to the next level. And we'll just leave it at that. So the first student I'm bringing up is about dealing with divorce.
My group has been dealing with divorce. What is the issue? Divorce is when two humans that are married split up. Divorce is a very difficult time to experience for kids and adults. In the United States, 40 to 50% of people are affected by it. The rate of married couples are getting higher. We care because we want to come together as a community, prevent arguing and fighting, keep families in our city together. People should start being aware of others' feelings so that there can be fewer arguments. You can stay together forever, maybe not in the same house, but in each other's hearts. Facts about divorce. The average age for couples going through divorce is 30 years old. On average, a person spends about 2 years thinking about divorce before taking action. People wait an average of 3 years after a divorce to remarry. Love is the way to keep people together, so if you get a nice wife or husband, respect him or her, and she or he will respect you.
These are 6 different pictures of littering and why we should not litter because it can hurt our environment. What is the issue? Too many people are littering and it is hurting our environment. Animals are eating the trash in the ocean and get sick from it, and that can lead to death. Why do we care? Animals and plants are dying and getting sick from the trash on the ground. People put the trash on the ground. When it rains, the trash gets in the water, and that is bad for the environment. How can we fix it? We can fix it by picking up the trash that we see on the ground. Don't just leave it there. What if that was your backyard?
We need to stop littering. Only 9% of plastic was able to be recycled. If we don't stop littering, our ozone layer that keeps out most of the sun's heat will break. When we litter, we are harming the ocean and environment, including the animals that live there. Most of our trash, especially plastic, goes to the ocean, harming the fish, sharks, and whales. Some fish eat the plastic that floats in the ocean. For all we know, we could be eating plastic. Even plastic bags go to the ocean, harming everything that leaves the air. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, Coraline. My name's Coraline.
My name is Erica and my group did bullying. The issue that we have is bullying. Bullying is repeated harmful action towards another person. Many kids in schools have been bullied. In grades 4 to 12, 49% of all kids have been bullied. Over 3.2 million students are bullied each year. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is saying rude comments on social media or online, and that hurt other people's feelings. We care about bullying because 35% of all teens have experienced bullying in their life. Also, some teens attempt suicide because of their emotions. We need to do something to make our community great again. How can we fix it? A solution to bullying is telling a teacher or dog, and so then you don't have to get hurt or seriously injured. The 5 systems of bullying: hearing, smell, touch, tasting, and seeing. Please help stop bullying. So many teens are affected by bullying and we want to stop it. Our mayor made a pledge that Louisville is now a compassionate city. Now let's all show kindness toward each other.
My artwork is about bullying. I want people to know bullying hurts others a lot by calling them names.
My artwork is about bullying. Stop bullying. Just be a big family. Be kind. Don't hurt people feelings. Respect people. Also, when you see people bullying, tell them to stop it. Bullying, you are a hero. People, and one day we will stop bullying together.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Bullying has to stop. Lots of people are getting bullied every day. Louisville bullying has gone too far. We need bullying to stop.
Don't be a bully. That is wrong. This is a message on my PSA song. Don't be a bully. That is wrong. This is a message on my PSA song. Bullying is mean. Let's stop it now. Why do people have to do that? Please tell me how.
I remember when I was playing basketball, I tripped and fell down. I took a fall. All the kids laughed at me. I was sad. That made me frown. It was bad. They all teased me and that really hurt my feelings. That is when I started to cry. Sometimes I could still feel the tears in my eyes. Don't be a bully. That is wrong. This is the message of my PSA song. Don't be a bully. That is wrong. This is the message of my PSA song. Don't be a bully. That is wrong. This is the message of my PSA song.
Give it up!
What is the issue? There's a lot of bad air in Louisville. Air pollution causes damage to crops, animals, forests, water, gases, particles. Citizens in Louisville have to breathe this air. Why should you care? Air pollution affects our health. When we breathe, these chemicals enter our lungs and our bloodstream. It can also cause or worsen many diseases involving the lungs and breathing, leading to cancer or even death. How can we fix it? Reduce the number of trips you've taken in your car. Don't start the fireplace and burn wood as much. Avoid burning leaves, trash, and other materials. Avoid using gas-powered lawn and gardening equipment. We need clean air.
It's dangerous. If that's what we wear, that's environmental justice. We need to save the earth. Air pollution is dangerous. If that what we wear, that's environmental justice. We need to breathe. It's not right. People are coughing all day and night. We gotta stop pollution. We gotta clean the air. We better make a solution, which is gonna be rare. We need to save the earth. It's our atmosphere. We do it back and forth so we can make it clear. So come and help us out. Together, let's help the air. We don't have a doubt. We'll help out everywhere. Peace.
My name is Jada, and my group been working on gun violence. What is the issue? The issue is gun violence. This is a real issue in our world. People need to stop gun violence. Why do we care? We care because people are dying, and we do not like to hear that people are dying. More facts about gun violence. 39,773 Americans were killed by guns in 2017. That is nearly 40,000 people killed by guns, the highest in 50 years. More than 500 people die every day by guns. There were 1.4 million firearm-related deaths in 2012 and 2016. The 5 senses of gun violence: hearing, smelling, touching, tasting, and seeing. Stop the gun violence. Stop the gun violence because it is wrong, and people are dying. People are losing their families because of it. Please stop the gun violence. Thank you.
Gun violence is breaking families apart.
Gun violence is bad. People get traumatized, terrified, and shell shocked. It goes on, and it will become a war that we need to stop.
Gun violence. No more gun violence. Gun violence. No more gun violence.
Louder.
Gun violence. No more gun violence. Chill from many Dougie Fresh says silence. Gun violence. No more gun violence. Gun violence. No more gun violence. Gun violence. No more gun violence. Chill for a minute, Dougie Fresh says silence. I'm sad we have gun violence in our city. So many kids dying, that's not pretty. I don't like so many people having guns. Being scared all the time isn't very fun. Kids are afraid to go outside these days. We like to go outside and explore when we play. Pop, 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 we run away. No more fun, it's like it happens every day. Gun violence, no more gun violence. Gun violence, no more gun violence. Gun violence, no more gun violence. Chill for a minute, Dougie Fresh says silence. My name is Ethan. My name is Sharon. My name's Ava. My name is Bryson. Peace.
Give it up.
Dangerous driving is a problem for our environment. Why do we care? The reason we care is because too many people are getting hurt and dying. We need to do something to help the lives of others.
There can be many solutions to this problem, only if people are willing to listen. Everyone should start having their phone put away while driving. Also, people should be aware of red lights and yield lights. We would like to make sure that everyone is sticking to the speed limit and being safe.
Road rage, this could affect our new age. Road rage, this could affect our new age. You should drive safely, road rage is not good. Drive like you're in your own neighborhood. You all know you shouldn't text and drive, or you might not get home alive. Everybody knows road rage isn't pretty. Behavior like that might ruin our city. Texting, eating, all these things distract. It can make a permanent impact. Road rage, this could affect our new age. Road rage, this could affect our new age. Nearly 1.25 million don't survive. Everybody wants to stay alive. You can affect someone else's life. We can work together to thrive. Road rage, this could affect our new age. Road rage, this could affect our new age. Road rage, this could affect our new age. Road rage, this could affect our new age.
Yeah! Give it up,
J.L.E., yeah, that's me.
Louder, baby.
Hey, my name is J.L.E. I feel like a butterfly, still like a bee, just like Muhammad Ali. Your hands can't hear, but your eyes can't see. At my karate tournament, my ground gets heavy. I can turn up, cause the people are ready. As far as my karate, I am undefeated. And when I'm at school, my work gets completed. J.L.E., yeah, that's me. Knock you out by the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! Muhammad
Loud,
Ali
baby.
has 6 core principles.
Turn up.
That recipe makes many miracles. Ali and me fighting on the same team. I know I have a dream. Beautiful black queen. When I'm in the ring, I do my thing. Every day is like a dream. Thanks, Dr. King. Muhammad Ali is my role model. I'm going full throttle, American top model. J-Y-L-I.
Louder, baby. Pretty strong.
J-Y-L-I. I feel like a butterfly, stand like a bee, martial arts queen. Yes, that's me. J. Ali is my name. I don't do it for the fame. It's all about my family. This is not a game. Respect, confidence, conviction, giving, dedication, neutrality. That's how I'm living. Peace.
In this EKM Every Known Mastermind, they grew up out of Western Middle School for the Arts. One of them is a freshman in college, the other ones are soon to follow. And I'm gonna let them tell you who they are. And they also came and volunteered of their time, came to the backpack camp. They got busy schedules. They came for the kids and gave them another example of what it looks like. And without further ado, I give you EKM. Show them some love.
There we go. Yeah.
Push it out.
Yeah. Look. Alright, trapped in a world full of grief and wonder. Never slumber till I die. Decisions made for me before I ever got to open my eyes. What a world, what a life. Why nobody tell me that things ain't gonna be alright. No lollipops and rainbows, homies with their brains closed off. All I can do is stop and stare. Oh, stop and stare. Yeah. Look, I try to help enlighten brothers from other mothers, but I know that the money struggle is tense. They throwing us on the fence. They spit in our faces as we try to say our graces. I'm trying to save my people from the evil that's awaiting. In this world we get caught in the swirl. It gets hard to go straight when you constantly taking turns in your head. There's plenty of options for life shopping. Just make sure you dodge all these false prophets. Acknowledge.
Wow.
Materialistic, greedy intentions. It's like they losing their ground just as fast as they get it. It's like they have all they want but still ain't satisfied with it. I'm starting to deny that you get what you've been given. It seems to be the people who are consumed in their desires and care too much about social ranking and their attire. Don't worry, happiness is free, we'll make your pockets lighter. But baby, once you got it, you can find what takes you higher. As I'm getting older, the hours becoming shorter. The bad always look good at what we hear from them reporters. 2019, hopefully soon we'll see a change. These false prophets. This world is becoming insane. Looking at the TV, gun violence in the hood. All this negativity, it's hard to see the good. Judgmental tendencies, a lot of us got them. This the land of the free, we done hit rock bottom.
Wow.
Nobody's ever made it, just hoping to God.
Hoping to God, hoping to God.
The only way you can make it is by working too hard.
Working too hard.
They say the sky's the limit, well, shoot for the stars.
Shoot for the stars, shoot for the stars.
The more you work, the further you go.
Hey, the more you work, the farther you go.
Look, ego is power. Ego affects the way that people look at you. Ain't it pretty crazy that it's our desire? For some reason, people won't be like others instead of yourself. Man, you just a coward. You see these kids look up to you and yet you model bad. Come on, man, I thought we finally understand. Living in the outskirts of power leaves you with demand for more. No longer even sure, you wondering who am I? Cause power corrupts the soul, heart, and mind, which leads to fear bubbling up inside. Two ways fear can go, dependent on your mind. Forget everything and run or face everything and rise. And nobody understands and judge a man, but doesn't even know. Rich looking upon a weak and poor like we the prophet. We believe the higher power lies, will they ever stop it? Nah, false prophets.
Oh, give it up, give it up. Hold on. You gotta introduce you. Tell me what school, what grade.
School, what grade?
I go to Ballard, about to be a sophomore. My name is Malaysia. I'm the M of EKU.
I'm T-Vine, stage name Karma, I'm the K in EKM. I'm transitioning to Dawes High, I'm a sophomore.
My name is Elijah, but stage name is Acknowledge. I will be an incoming freshman at NKU. So,
I want to talk about Mighty Shades of Ebony. This group of kids, they have been doing social environmental justice work all over the city, state capitol, block parties, going into elementary schools, literacy programs, going into homeless shelters, throwing concerts, raising money for winter coats and hats and giving them out to families. And they were contracted by JCPS as professionals for this program. And they collaborated and designed the format of this, what you are seeing today. And so they're gonna do one of theirs. It's actually still in the works, but we're gonna just share our process with you. And so Mighty Shades of Ebony, come on up. Not yet. So they're literally reading off this because they have never performed this before. They're just workshopping it right now. It's not even done yet. And I just want to say this first. Mayor Greg Fisher, while we're known as the City of Compassion, his administration actually addresses this issue. This is called redlining. And he is adamantly opposed to redlining. And so this song is called Redline.
Opportunity and hope leads to tragedy. Teach a man to fish, and he on that forever. Pacify his skill, he will always be indebted. Red line, like dollars reduced to dimes. They segregated our people, yeah, poverty leads to crime. Red line, like dollars reduced to dimes. They segregated our people, yeah, poverty leads to crime. Limit all his choices and back him in a corner. Like frame, pin, crashing down, now you a goner. They kill our people, but they say we a killer. They got more moves than Michael Jackson's Thriller. One thing I know is that something gotta change, or else one day I'ma go gorilla.
Old red line, fair housing act, 50 years later, new red line, many hated facts.
asked Langston Hughes.
Give it up, everybody. Mighty Shades of Ebony. Tell them who you are, where you go, and your rap name.
Hi, I'm Alicia, and I go to Western Middle School for the Arts, and my stage name is Princess A.
I'm Kamaya. I'm Kamaya. I go to DuPont Manual. I'm going to be a senior, and my stage name is Kamaya Faya.
I'm Ariel. I'm gonna be a 6th grader at Barrett. My stage name is Ariel Dynamite.
My name is Love Eden, and I go to Western Middle School, and I'm going to the 7th grade. And my stage name is Lady Love. What's up, everybody?
What's up, love?
We are the Mighty Shades of Ebony, and we are back at it again with the public service announcement, aka PSA, about the poor air quality in our communities, and that we need to do something to make our air clean. Yeah. Boom. Boom. We gotta save the earth. We gotta make a change. Something is in the air, making me feel strange. Come on, now take a stand. What are we gonna do? We need to address it now. It starts with me and you. We gotta save the earth. We gotta make a change. Something is in the air, making me feel strange. Come on, now take a stand. What are we gonna do? Need to address it now. It starts with me and you. We are Mighty Shades of Ebony. Back at it again. This is our PSA. Run and tell your friends. Mighty Shades of Ebony. Back at it again. This is our PSA. Run and tell your friends. Yeah. To be more particular, it hurts our lungs. Cocaine particulates, it has what comes. Unhealthy air affects our welfare. No Paris Agreement. Despite health care, we live in a city where asthma is king. Carbon monoxide stuff that stinks. We have a factory right in the street. Particles, gases, we live on these things. Lower regulations so they can make a buck. We suffer a lot. Do you care about us?
This is our song about air quality. We made the stove flow so that we could be at peace. Particle matter all throughout our city streets. Here's a PSA from MSC, let us breathe. Now here's a little lesson for the masses. Air is a mixture of invisible gases. Particles in water with mostly nitrogen. CO2 arguing with a blend of oxygen. We need clean air, not carcinogens. No more power plants or dieselogens. Regulate your planes, cars and trucks. Industrial chemicals, oils and dust.
We gotta save the earth. We gotta make a change. Something is in the air, making me feel strange. Come on, now take a stand. What are we gonna do? We need to address it now. It starts with me and you. We gotta save the earth. We gotta make a change. Something is in the air, making me feel strange. Come on, now take a stand. What are we gonna do? Need to address it now. Starts with me and you.
Yeah. The air is so polluted that I can hardly breathe. I can't even see what's right in front of me. The gray smog is stuck in my throat. The pollution in the air makes me choke. Can't play in the park when I breathe the hurts. Those are the days on high alert. Let us breathe. Period.